So you guys had a big announcement this afternoon at Apex. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Absolutely. Virgin America is really excited to make a big announcement here at the show, and it pertains to our new partnership with Lufthansa Systems in bringing Board Connect, their Board Connect system, to Virgin America, which is going to be the basis as a platform for our next generation of RED, which is our in-flight entertainment system.
Talk a little bit about how that partnership came about and why maybe it's more important now than ever to form these partnerships in this pretty small industry.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we knew the time was right to start looking for the next generation. I mean, you always have to be looking at what's coming up down the road. This seemed like the right time for us to go down that path. It seemed like the right time to really dive in deep and investigate the possibility of using wireless as a means to distribute content and information to seatback devices and eliminate a lot of weight, a lot of complexity with the wiring. Lufthansa Systems, you know, we searched far and wide, and Lufthansa Systems is you know, the choice that we found that was the right one for us, and we're really excited about where we're going with this platform. It represents a great basis for us to build our next generation of in-flight entertainment.
Yeah, the funny thing was kind of like a year ago, Virgin America came out with an RFI, and we read that thing and said, hey, come on, they blueprinted our system. So we said, we weren't really in a position to start bringing it out to the market, but we said, well, we have to answer that. That's really what we envision, and that's how it came about.
We found that our vision and their vision were aligned, and we didn't even know it. And it was a great marriage that was meant to be.
So we now have in-flight connectivity and onboard Wi-Fi. A growing number of passengers have their own electronic devices on board. And finally we have the technology to stream this content to these devices wirelessly.
Yeah.
Why continue to fly around with all that extra weight and complexity when in-flight entertainment can be delivered wirelessly?
Yeah.
Why still have an embedded system?
Yeah, great question, great question. We certainly wrestled with this a lot. But the whole concept of having a seatback device where you could really curate the content and have a good, consistent product, regardless of whether or not the passenger brought, you know, a small device or a large device. You realize the complexities when you have multiple operating systems and multiple screen sizes, how to deliver a good, consistent product. So we knew we wanted to have something in the seatback that did that. And furthermore, you know, with the FAA restrictions on PEDs during critical flight phases, you know, it presented a problem for us in that it would be really awkward based upon what we offer today to tell a guest, gee, I'm sorry, you're going to have to keep your device turned off until you get to 10,000 feet, then you can use it, and then for the last 10,000 feet to landing you can't use it. So on a 1 hour flight you get to use it 20 minutes, and it's just like, It seemed like having an embedded device where you could have entertainment and options and choices available to your guests from gate to gate is something we didn't want to lose.
I mean, you shed already a lot of weight getting rid of all the cables, all the seat belts and all that stuff. So you still maintain everything with the capability in the seat, with an in-seat, with an embedded system, but you shed a lot of weight and a lot of complexity. So from a maintenance point of view, this is the right way to go, and so yeah, that's where we are.
Do you see opportunities for new revenue streams through the IFB system?
Absolutely. I mean, with RED that we have today, we have a great opportunity for ancillary revenue with our food ordering on demand, with early window content movies and things like that. And we just see with this platform we can do so much more. And it's not like we're nickel and diming people. We're trying to bring value propositions to our guests. The type of stuff that you would want to get and not feel like you're kind of constrained or forced to do it, but it's stuff that really is valuable to you, and you feel like you get your money's worth.
So lastly, I wanted to ask you a little bit about the content. you see the trend of passengers bringing more of their own content on board, and having different types of content throughout their lives, with at home and through their mobile devices, changing their expectations on board?
Absolutely. I think people go through different seasons in their life, so to speak. There are times when you just want to sit back and watch a comedy and chill out, but there are times that you want to watch TV too. You might want to watch sports, you might want to watch news, you might want to watch, who knows, whatever. And we have that option. Virgin America is really about giving our guests choices and a lot of options, and giving them the information to make good decisions.
And I mean, you're right. I mean, with all those neat devices you have now in your hand as a passenger, yes, you might download whatever you want to see. But going on an aircraft, sitting there and having the choice to see, okay, well, this is what the airline is offering me, and that's really what I've always wanted to see, and I just don't have it on my device, so I just watch it there. So, and well, if you have something on your device you want to watch it there, no worries.